Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to another vertical live stream. This is new for me. I'm trying this out. I think I did one live stream uh, day before yesterday. It went as a trending live stream. So happy that the very first vertical live stream that I did that went trending on YouTube. Even yesterday I did a live stream and that is also trending on YouTube. So feels so good that currently as I'm doing yet another live stream, both my latest live streams are up on YouTube and they are trending. Fantastic. So good to know about these things. I just thought of doing one more quick live stream today because yesterday when I did the live stream, by the way, for those who don't know, every Thursday, without fail, every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. I do a live stream, and during that live stream, yesterday many people asked me questions on two three things. So I thought I'll do a quick 5 to 7 minutes live stream wherein I'll explain wherein I'll focus on two three points. Number one, people were asking me about the small cap and mid cap, the so-called bubble. People were asking me about the concept of electoral bonds, and also they wanted to know about because it's a weekly close today. I wanted to know about the key levels on Nifty, on small cap, mid cap. They also wanted few clarification on that. So let's quickly understand one by one. We'll first take you through the small cap, mid cap bubble thing, right? Everyone knows that this time around just few days ago it was the first time when Nifty slipped below 22,000, and SEBI chairperson Madhavi ji, she was talking at an amphi event where I think she mentioned that around 100 women fund managers were also present during that meeting, and she said that while talking in that meeting, many people asked around the small cap and mid cap thing. There in that meeting, she mentioned that yes, we need to look into small cap, mid cap space, is what she said. She very clearly mentioned that yes, there are certain pockets of small caps and mid caps which have genuine strong fundamentals, where genuinely there is a re-rating. And she said that good, if companies are doing good and if they are getting a genuine re-rating, no worries on that. But she also mentioned very clearly simultaneously that there are certain small caps, there are some certain mid caps where there is froth, where there are bubbles. And by nature, if it's a bubble, it's going to burst, right? And when a bubble bursts, typically in small cap and mid cap, if there is some sort of, some bad play which is happening in certain stocks, again, I'm repeating, she very clearly mentioned that it's not across the board. It is in some pockets, is what she mentioned. And if that be so, then investors really need to be cautioned, because if that bubble bursts, then investors' money is ultimately lost. So whenever you are investing in any small cap, in any mid cap, if the valuations have gone off the roof, be a little bit cautious, right? Is what she also mentioned. And even same suggestion from my side. If you feel that the PEPB have gone crazy, EV EBITDA is at crazy levels, be a bit cautious, right? She also mentioned about a stress test, okay, and that has to be. So we are not going to go into the details of what is the meaning of stress test and all that. So she said, of course, SEBI is taking certain measures, surveillance measures as well, and whenever SEBI feels that yes, something needs to be looked into, SEBI always does that, right? So that was about small cap, mid cap comment that Madhviji had passed. So just to sum that up, summing up is that not all small caps and mid caps are bad. There are certain pockets where valuations are genuine. Certain pockets, there kuch to gadbad hai scenario. So be careful, right? Second question many people were asking me yesterday was about electoral bonds and what are those. So just to simplify thing, right? So electoral bonds is something like a financial tool which is used for making donations to political parties. Okay. So you can imagine something like this, that if a person were to give a donation to a political party, possibility number one, directly give the donation. Possibility number two, if they don't want to give the donation directly, want to keep that as anonymous, they would buy an electoral bond. Okay. Many people were asking me, is this something new? Has it actually come for the very first time? Whatever I read, I found that electoral bonds were introduced in 2018 for the first time, right? So electoral bonds is something like a financial instrument, is what you can imagine. So a person who wants to give a political donation can first buy the electoral bond, and then that electoral bond can be issued to a political party. Okay, so it's as good as like a bearer document. So assume that there is XYZ political party who got that electoral bond. electoral bond can be redeemed easily for money, is what I could understand about the, I mean, is what I can put it as simply as what an electoral bond could be. Okay, here the big thing is that it's the anonymity is the big thing. So assume that a person has given a political contribution to XYZ political party. It will not be understood who gave the donation to whom. Okay, so there is anonymity, and that was the reason why this was being questioned. And on 15th February, you can check out a lot, there are a lot of news articles, and Supreme Court basically mentioned that because of the anonymity thing, we feel that this is not done and the data has to be published. In fact, whatever news articles I read, it was mentioned by Supreme Court that this is more unconstitutional, and that is why SBI was asked to share the data. Achha, by the way, these electoral bonds are issued by SBI. Okay, so SBI was asked to declare the data, and that is what they have made it public right now, as to which political party has got how much donations or contributions, and which are the corporates who have given these donations or contributions. Data is available online, you can go and check for yourself. But I just wanted to explain the concept of what is this electoral bond. So in simple words, just to wrap up this whole discussion, if a person wants to donate or contribute to a political party and wants to keep that as anonymous, electoral bond was one route to do that, not illegal, but the Supreme Court recently mentioned it to be unconstitutional, right? Now, before I move on, would, because we are running short of time, I just have taken few screenshots of Nifty. I'll just quickly share my screen, present screen, share entire screen. Okay, I'll just quickly share this. So, to respect time, quickly I'll show you how the Nifty structure looks right now. Here you can see clear cut higher lows are being formed. The previous low is being challenged. Okay, which is this previous local level? It is 21,860. So if you want, you can write this down: 21,860, to round it off, 21,900. That is a strong support. You have to look out for that. Unless and until that is broken, I'm not worried. Okay, if you check out the next one, which is Bank Nifty, again, you can see a very similar structure, higher lows. The previous low has not yet been challenged. Previous low is around 45,662. So you can round that off to 45,600. Unless and until that is broken, again, no need to worry, right? Fin Nifty, very similar thing. These are clear cut higher lows that we can see. So again, no need to worry in Fin Nifty as well. If you are a little bit worried about what is going on in small caps, in mid caps, would just want to tell you two data points. This week, small cap index corrected by 5.5%, and mid cap index corrected again by 4.5 or 4.6%. If you want to know more into details about the structure of mid cap 100, of Nifty, of a small cap 100, I have done that in absolute detail in yesterday's live stream only. So I'll ask my team to put yesterday's live stream in the pinned comment. So don't forget to check that. And I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet live stream. If you did, don't forget to leave your comment in the pinned section. If I feel that yes, you are getting some nice value in this, would love to do more and more such live streams. On that note, would quickly want to welcome two new members. One is Smart Boy Shivansh, and second one is Guru Dutt Pendulkar. Welcome to memberships. Those who want to invest in knowledge, don't forget to smash the join button that you can see on our channel itself. You can go ahead with our Pro Investor membership, which will give you an opportunity to help you understand how to analyze different companies from different sectors. We dig down into detail, absolute detail of different companies. So you can definitely consider joining our Pro Investor memberships, right? So I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Do let me know in the comment section if you want me to do something like a weekly roundup every Friday, every Saturday. Would love to do that. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.